Hello and welcome to Cafe Chronicles. Glad to have you back. Again, got my Tims, so we're ready to do a little bit of work. Last time we worked on the tank, so we wanted to secure down the tank to the frame because the new saddle, the new seat doesn't hold down the tank. So we've got a nice little brace now that we have bolted in to the existing battery tray. This week we're going to work on mounting the tuff side seat that we got, the new custom seat that we got, and we're going to mount it onto the frame. We want to do something a little bit different with it. What I'm hoping, I know a lot of people online tend to bolt down the seats, but I don't like doing that, because if you're on the side of a highway and you've got a problem or something like that, and I'm sure this thing, because I've built it, it will have plenty of problems. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to have it so that you can just either just with a key turn the key and open the seat, lift it up, or even just a little pull cord so that you can release the seat. In another episode I showed you guys I had bought this here online, which is off, I believe, an old Royal Enfield. So it's basically just a little catch, so I'm kind of thinking we can use that. So what I'd like to do today is to mount a base on the bottom of the seat that will allow us to kind of clip in the front of the seat. So the tough side seat comes with this kind of nice cloth finish. I don't want that getting all wet and ruined, so I'm going to put something over that, probably sheet metal. I'm going to keep in the sheet metal. I was chatting to my dad on Skype, and he was kind of suggesting maybe to keep in the sheet metal a little bit so that the edges can rest on the sides, maybe, I'm not sure. And basically then once the sheet metal's on here, I will use it to actually put a little kind of a pole or a shaft down so that it will sit into this when we click down into the position, the seated position. And up this side then we'll put some flat bar protruding out, so that we can basically use it to kind of seat in and then kind of seat down. That's the plan currently, and I think that'll be a good way to do it. So what I need to do though is figure out how we're going to fix everything on here. We're going to have to cut the sheet metal out. We're going to have to tack weld on the flat bar on here and make a little piece that will protrude out so that it will catch in. Also, we'll have to make up a little bit of a bracket on the bike as well that will hold that'll be kind of the female end, if you will, so that the little piece will actually catch in and hold it. So it's going to be a busy one. All right, here we go. kind of just chanced my arm with that there, and it worked out really well. I'm really surprised actually. But I just kind of locked it in the vise and then kind of kept cutting down and kind of got rid of the little pieces. It worked out quite well. So I'm hoping now that I can just slice this along the top. Then I can weld it down here and it will make a little seat for the little male part of that seat fitting to kind of fit in there. Hopefully it'll do the trick. Hopefully you can see here what I was trying to do. So I basically, the reason why I took so much material off this here is so that I could get a gooseneck in, because the idea for this clip, if we remember from the previous video, is that we wanted to secure the tank down. So we need to get this tightened once the tank is in place, so which makes it a little trickier. But because we removed the material off there, it means we can actually do it. Hey, cool. This one, cool. We'll get them in as far as we can by hand, and then tighten them down with the gooseneck wrench. There, I'm sure, are way more innovative, or maybe even just tried and trusted ways of doing this that I don't know. But as I've said to you earlier, the reason for this is just to document how I'm doing mine, and hopefully to encourage others to give it a shot, because if I can figure out some of this stuff, you guys can too. So okay, so that's in place. Our tank is nice and secure. Sweet. And now let's try our seat. Nice. The seat's on. Feels nice and secure. That's a win. I'm happy with that. Still have this gap here which I don't love, but I don't really see how we're gonna fix that with this seat. So I think all we can do is, again, just make sure that when we get the nice trim for here, that it's maybe a nice chrome trim, so it looks cool at least. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I think we made some good progress, and we have our front fixture now on for our seat so that we can clip it in nicely. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching along. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And I think our next video is going to be taking a look at how we're going to attach the back of the seat, and how we're going to use that little clip latch mechanism as well. But all in all, I'm happy how things are going. Once we get all those different things, modifications to the frame done, then we can look at sending the frame out and getting it powder coated, so which is really nice. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.